So a few weeks ago, I gave my top 3 reasons why you guys should not buy an Xbox One X day one. And I really wanted to wait until the Xbox One X was closer to release before I gave my reasons of why you should buy the console. Now that November 7th is right around the corner, I think it's a perfect time to make this video. So here's my top 5 reasons on why you should buy the beast, the Xbox One X. Let's get into it. Now, these top 5 reasons are in no particular order, so take them how they are. Take them in any way you want. These are just my top 5 reasons. So, number 1, load times. It seems as if everyone who's been talking about their experiences with the Xbox One X has talked about how the load times are 50 to 60% better. And for me, that is a big deal. There are some times where in particular games where I have been taken out because I'm waiting for the next level to load, or I'm waiting for the next part of the open world to load, and it sort of takes me out of the game. Or if I'm waiting a minute and a half for a game to load up. And for everything I'm seeing, cut time, especially on games like The Witcher 3, are cut down to 30 to 40 seconds. And that is a big difference. If I can go from a minute and 44 seconds to 45 seconds, that is a big difference for me, and that's definitely a reason to upgrade to the Xbox One X. Your load times are dropping, people. Less time to wait, quicker to get into the games. And my number 2 reason, the OG Xbox and Xbox 360 games will be getting an enhancement for the Xbox One X. Now, backwards compatibility is one of the best things I think Microsoft has done this generation. You're able to replay some of your classic games, even though some people are on this whole I don't play old games thing, but you got an SNES day one. But I really think it's really cool that Microsoft is doing this. Now, they're not just porting over these games. The Xbox One, the Xbox One S, and the Xbox One X will all be receiving enhancements, and you can believe these enhancements will be better on the Xbox One X. Will you be getting 4K assets? Of course not, but the games will look and run better. So if you're a big fan of Knights of the Old Republic, if you're a big fan of Ninja Gaiden, you can enjoy those games on your Xbox One X and have a better visual experience. Number 3, if you do not own an Elgato or Elgato 60, the Xbox One X will allow you to record gameplay at 4K 60 frames per second. So if you are a content creator and you don't want to go out and buy an Elgato or deal with what you have to deal with an Elgato, having hook up to a PC and things like that, even though with the Xbox One X you have to unhook your hard drive and plug into your PC, you will still be able to capture gameplay at its highest quality, at its highest fidelity, without the use of a third-party device like an Elgato. So if you guys are looking to get into YouTube or just want to show your gameplay out to the world, you can now show that gameplay out at its highest quality at 4K 60 frames per second using just your Xbox One X. Number 4, you own a 4K television. Yes, the Xbox One X will give you better looking games on 1080p using super sampling, down sampling, things like that. But if you own a 4K TV and you want to get the best of your television, the Xbox One X is the console for you, because there will be an abundance of native 4K games, dynamic 4K games. This is a 4K box. If you have a 4K television, why not play it on a console that gives you the best out of the TV, that you went out and paid for? So if you have a 4K television, this is a 4K console, match made in heaven. Number 5. Now, if I was to rank these, this would be my number 1. This would definitely be my number 1, and that is you are getting the best versions of your favorite multi-platform games. Yes, the Xbox first-party games will look pretty darn good, but when it comes to multi-plat, when it comes to the PS4 and the Nintendo Switch, I'm not speaking on PC, because as we all know, if you have a powerful rig, you will have the best version of all multiplats. So we're speaking on console here. We're going to stick to console, people. Stick to console. If we're talking consoles, the Xbox One X will, and there's no doubts around it, because on paper it is the most powerful console. You will have the best versions of all multiplats that release on console. And to me, that is my number. If I was to rank these, like I said before, I ain't ranking these. But if I was to rank these, this is my number 1. But today, this is number 5. You will receive the best version of all multiplayer games. Now, at the end of the day, go buy this console because you want to go buy this console. Go buy this console because you have $500 that you're willing to spend. Go buy this console because you don't want your OG Xbox anymore, your Xbox One anymore, your Xbox One. You want to trade it in, go do it. At the end of the day, it's your money. You went work for it. Do as you please. Whether you took advice from my first video or my second video, you cannot go wrong with this console, in my opinion, whether you buy day 1 or day 101. This is Fame Entertainment from TiCGN.com. You guys have a great one, and I'm out.